Hi guys, Tim here. So in this little video I'm just going to go through how I trim my stem plants. As you can see in this tank, the Ludwigia Diamond Red has completely taken over a little bit that middle section, so we're just going to work on that. I'm going to go through, show you what I do just to open it up a bit more, and then we shall sort the trimmings out, replant what we can, and yeah, we'll go from there. As you can see on this little close-up here, we've got aerial roots shooting out of the stem. We've got new shoots shooting out everywhere, which is good. So we've got nice new growth. There's a bit of algae on the leaves as well, so any of those that we can't clean up, we will just discard. Quite a lot of Ludwigia here to trim, so I'm expecting quite a good haul from this little lot. Hello, Mr. Epistogramma, one of my new fish that I added the other day. Okay, so I got a couple of stems here, which you can see are really gone a bit crazy. They're literally taller than the tank now, as you can see. And then look at that light that's opening up there. So obviously that's blocking all the light from all those other plants that are down there. So we need to remove that, and then we'll replant at the back. So when trimming a stem, you want to try and trim where the leaves come out. If there's no new growth there you can see there is new growth. It's not the best example to see this bit because I am going to cut down a bit lower where you can't see, but basically if there's new growth there, trim just above that, so obviously the new growth is all that's left on that stem to shoot up. And there's another stem there, so again, go as low as we can just with this one because it is such a prolific, get my words out, grower, especially in this tank. It has gone a bit crazy. So there we go, and then obviously we've kept some roots down there and some stem for regrowth. You can see a bit better here where I mean about the new growth. You can see that little bit just below where I'm cutting. There's that new growth, and then we'll get rid of those leaves there because they got a bit of algae on them, slightly damaged. And then that stem will concentrate all its energy into new growth, and that will shoot up before we know it. Probably within a couple of weeks it'll be back to probably where it is now. Okay, as you can see, we've got a pretty good little haul there of Ludwigia. I'll just move it all out the way. You can actually see that it lets a lot more light back in. Right, so basically we're going to go through each bit of trim, take off all the algae leaves. As you can see there's a bit of algae on those. We'll take all of those off, any damaged leaves as well, and then all the roots, the aerial roots there that you can see, we'll take all of those off. We'll leave some towards the bottom end of the stem where we're going to replant it, just so obviously there's some roots there to start up taking nutrients straight away, and then it should start growing pretty much straight away and establishing well. So yeah, I'll just go through. As you can see, you can use scissors to take the leaves off, but I tend to find you can just pick them off with your fingers if you're gentle. Try not to break the stem. So yeah, just going through, getting rid of all those leaves that you don't want. And you can see there all the new growth that's come through on that stem. I have to excuse me, I've got a bit of a cold. It's not COVID. Probably shouldn't say that word, to be honest, but there we go. Probably jinx it. And I broke the stem, which isn't the end of the world. I'll just break it, and then we can replant both bits of those, which will be fine anyway. Just try and be a bit more gentle, unlike me. So yeah, basically I'm just going to go through all these bits of trim, take off all the damaged leaves, all the leaves with algae, get rid of all the aerial roots. I'll always leave some towards the bottom of the stem though, which obviously I'm going to replant, just so that can help re-establish the plant as quickly as possible. So what I'll do is I'll speed this bit up because you don't want to see me going through every single stem doing the same thing. Right, this one here is a good example of all the new growth. So all those little leaves, that's all new side shoots that have come off this one mini trunk, so to speak. And then you can see there I've left, that's a bit of an aerial root there, which I've left at the bottom. And for when I replant that, obviously it will help well established. So, replanting, obviously take your tweezers, gentle as you possibly can, get it in as deep as you can, all the way to the bottom, then slowly bring the tweezers back up, and that's it, there we go, first bit replanted. So I'm just going to go through, replant all the rest, and I'm going to really try and plant them all at the back, as I think I made a bit of a mistake planting the Ludwigia near the mid-ground anyway, really, because it's kind of blocked all the Rotala rotundifolia that's there. There is more there that you can see, but because the light's been blocked out, it hasn't grown back as quickly as it normally would have done. So yeah, I'm just going to replant all of that, and then that's it basically. So thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. Don't take what I do for gospel. It works for me. It might not work for you, but that's how I trim and propagate my plants. So again, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, or any questions, ask away. I'll do my best to answer them. And if I can't, I'll send you somewhere else. Cheers, bye.